What's up, guys? It's Rantium here, and today we are back in Skyrim. If that's right, you guys, and don't snap, it's gonna be an awesome freaking day. So guys, welcome back, and happy Showcase Day. So today, you can see by the trees, we're down by Riften, taking a look at Emberstone Keep. Now, Emberstone Keep is a custom asset castle here on the Bethesda.net, and oh boy, this one's a doozy. So Emberstone Keep is located here, right above the Redwater Den, kind of across from Autumnshade Clearing, with your closest hold being Riften. Now you can go ahead and see that it's kind of a straight shot from Riften there. You can also go from Iverstead, which is like around this area, all the way over here to Emberstone Keep. But always remember the Skooma Den is right there, right as your next door neighbor. So, Emberstone Keep, like I said, is a pretty large castle here on the Bethesda.net, and it is a very well done castle in my opinion. There are a few gripes that I'll get to, but you know, that's what the home showcase is for. So, we'll begin with the outside. The outside is this lovely little spot through here with all of the orange trees and the green evergreens and stuff like that. The castle itself looks like something that you would see in Skyrim, but the textures and the architecture looks a bit more custom, which is always a nice thing to see. Back here, not a whole lot going on. Some cut down birch trees and the back part of it. Plus, you've got a place to store your horses if you want to back here. You have a fish hatchery over here, which is kind of nice, and a couple barrels to store some fish, which is lovely to see, but this is definitely not the main attraction of the home. We've got a nice little deck up here if you want to go ahead and plop down a chair or something like that. Hang out here, maybe, you know, practice shooting the top of your stable. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened to the frame rate there for a second, but it looked like it dipped for a little bit. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of this mod, shall we? And the meat and potatoes comes with the casserole and the corn and the meat and everything like that once you open the front door. So the front door is right here, and it opens just like the regular gate. Kind of cool to see this giant custom gate. But then we can go ahead and open the secondary gate, and inside the inner courtyard of Emberstone Keep. Now, if you've ever wanted your own castle that's not as flashy as the Shellblad castles or the Deus Mons, this might be one of the ones that you can take a look at. However, the custom assets and the custom, you know, architecture of everything around, the nice doors, the stones even, everything about this castle is beautifully done, with, you know, some minor problems it would seem. But over here we do indeed have a crafting section. Got ourselves a smelter and a blacksmithing forge, as well as some nice storage over here with some excess materials, you know, some leather and some ingots. Kind of cool to have a nice little covered area under here, just in case the heat of the forge gets to you. Then you've got your tanning rack, your workbench, and some assorted little crates with a grindstone right there, and a free pickaxe, and no, that does not do that much damage. It does that much damage. I was in God mode. Kind of a nice little area through here. But then let's go see where this leads. These little staircases are neat. This looks like it leads... Okay, so it leads up into Emberstone Keep. So we will take a look at that once we're inside of Emberstone Keep. Kind of wish there were railings here, if I'm honest. It feels a bit... what's going on with the frame rate? It feels a bit unsafe, if I can say that. But then let's see, what comes over here? Looks like there's another way to get up onto the battlements up there, which is super cool. We've got ourselves a wood chopping block, but no wood cutting axe, unfortunately, it looks like. Either that or I'm blind. And then over here, we've got a nice little garden and some seating areas through here. Kind of cool to see all this stuff through here. Not to mention we've got ourselves some fertile soil in the grow beds. Very, very nice. And I do like these little stones here. Kind of reminds me of a graveyard, but at the same time, it's kind of cool to see in a big garden like that. We've got some apiaries that unfortunately do not function. They're more so just for show. But let's go ahead and hop up onto the battlements, onto the ramparts, if you will. And we can see what we got up here. No, don't fall off. He fell off. Let's see. I'm trying to slowly move up there. But let's try this. Aha! Look at this. So you've got your arrow slits that you can shoot through. You can shoot over the ramparts right there. And it looks like this might actually go all the way around. Okay, I'm a sucker for castles, and I love how this looks. I love how this looks. Oh, this is so nifty. All of the custom textures, everything like that, just looks so good. And it fits in Skyrim, honestly. I really do think it fits in Skyrim. Now see, he's got railings here. The mod author put railings here, but they're not on all the staircases. Kind of makes me feel unsafe. But yes, it does indeed go all the way around. And you've got 360-degree views of Skyrim in the surrounding area, Pretty tall battlements and ramparts, which is cool, because you can shoot over top of them, but good luck hitting anything through these little holes. Let's be honest, you'd have to be a freaking sharpshooter to hit anything. But there's the door that we saw before. But let's stop wasting time, let's stop dilly-dallying outside, and let's break down everything that this home has to offer. What the heck is this? Oh, this is where... Okay, so the front gate is probably somewhere right there, yeah. And this is where you would tar them, most likely, or put down, like, burning oil and stuff. Probably so. It seems to be a pretty historically accurate castle, if I had to guess. But let's head into the actual home this time. And welcome home to Emberstone Keep. And here we are, inside of Emberstone Keep. Now, that's a bit bizarre. It looks as if some of the stuff that's in the modeling kit, or like the mod diary, or what is it? The creator's kit, stuff like that. Some of that stuff might be left over. It's probably the graphical effects for the candle, but if you can get past that, it still looks kind of cool. So here we are in the main entrance area. It's a bit bland, if you ask me, but I do love the kind of stucco walls and these giant wooden doors. It just screams old keep, and I love that so much. So we've got a couple different ways that we can go. We can go to the basement, we can go through this door, or we can go up. We're going to work our way down up. So let's see the cellar first. I can't imagine what kind of creepy crawlies are underneath of a castle. But let's see what we've got. It's a little bit dark and dank down here, but it's definitely a cellar. This is where you're going to store all of your wines and your beers, all your meads, ooh, and your food. Lovely. We've got a fresh deer right there. I'll be taking all of that. And it's on ice, which is kind of cool too. This is where you can keep all of your stuff. Oi, 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 it's become alive. That's unsettling. There's just a snout sticking out right there. But kind of cool. We've got a bunch of barrels over here. I wish I could use some of these barrels. But it's just that. It's a cellar. No armor racks, no weapon blacks, no places to store things. Because this castle definitely seems like it's trying to stick to tradition. You know, not like a super custom where it adds, you know, a whole bunch of armor racks and stuff like that. But more so as a functional castle as what it might have been back in the day. But no loading screen. Just a giant wooden door. I love that so much. And we come into the kitchen and dining room. Now, I love the decor in here. The wooden cross beams look so good. Everything about this home is so cool. And I just love that it's all custom assets. So we've got a nice big table set for 3, 6, 7, 8 people with a big-ass throne right there to sit your butt down. Only the best stuff here, but I'm afraid, yep, it looks like it's going to explode. Maybe if I take another one. Maybe another one. Giant honey jar. Pooh would be happy. And then here, I'll set the table. No worries. Nope. Okay, I'll set the tape. Nope. Okay, whatever. So that stuff can just hang over there. Some assorted food. We've got ourselves our big oven right here to go ahead and cook some pastries and some sweet rolls. I'll be taking that with me. Thank you very, very much. The bowls just came alive like they're a slinky. But then I love this big hearth right here where the cooking spit can be found. Very, very cool. Nice big cooking pot right there. Just a beautifully done kitchen in here. I love all the stucco, all the wood. Oh, it's so nice. All of the overgrowth inside of here too with the ivy and the plants. I love the family of wolves that was butchered and put on the wall. And then you've got a nice little seating area over here and a wine rack as well. Kind of cool. This is actually just one storage box and then another storage box. Honestly, it screams The Witcher to me. I don't know why, but it does. But let's continue through this beautifully done castle and let's head upstairs. Now, this is where the railings, I think, would come in handy. It's a bit bizarre that we don't actually have, like, a staircase. You know, like an enclosed staircase. And more so, it's just kind of free-floating stairs. But that's okay. But because I want the whole effect, let's just close that in there. And then open them again. It's so nice. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just so cool. But over here, we've got ourselves the alchemy and enchanting area, and what a cool corner. Honestly, this whole work area in here looks awesome. Not to mention it comes with a staff enchanter and a assorted amount of stuff here on the table, which is kind of cool. Some of this stuff is actually like endgame stuff. Daedra hearts, dragon bones, dwarven centurion, dynamo cores, like frost salts, all that stuff. And you can activate the business ledger, but that doesn't do anything. Over here, we've got a couple more soul gems, a couple staves, and then, like I said, we've got ourselves the staff enchanter right there. And then some alchemical ingredients, as well as the alchemy lab over here as well. Lots and lots of stuff to be used in alchemy. Not to mention you can store all of your alchemical ingredients there. You got a bunch of potions of ultimate healing. I love all this stuff on these, like the static decor. Really, really cool. Now, I do wish a lot of the stuff that was on the, shelves and everything was static so that it wouldn't move. So, if I did this, nothing would fall off. But, unfortunately, that's not how it is. We've got something called Vald's Strongbox, which is cool. Catalog of armor enchantments, huh? Ooh. Free enchanting stuff. That's pretty cool. And another business ledger right there. But in here, it looks as if we've got ourselves some more armor mannequins, as well as some plaques and some display cases, which unfortunately do not work. That's kind of unfortunate. That's actually really unfortunate. That's kind of a letdown. But then we've got all this stuff through here. Probably could have put a couple more weapon plaques up there. Some more weapon racks, possibly. Nice little seating area through here. And then what continues through here, I wonder? Another kind of trophy/showroom? Yeah, the showroom just kind of continues. Now, if I had to guess, this is kind of your side entrance. So if you wanted to bring guests and you wanted to bring, your followers and or your family in here, you would bring them up through the side door, walk them through the prestigious Emberstone Keep, and they'd pop out inside of here where they could walk through all of your collections of your finest weapons and armors and everything like that. Super cool. Definitely could use a bit more stuff on the walls, but the rustic feeling of the stucco walls and kind of the wood and everything like that, very, very cool feeling as you come through here. But we've got ourselves the alchemy, enchanting, and staff enchanting, as well as a little bit of storage for all of your, weapons and armor. But let's continue on up this very scary staircase. Let's see where else this leads to one last giant door to the private quarters. And here we are, inside of your very own private quarters. Now, for the sadist that just has heads lying around his house, his or her house, I won't discriminate, there's ones for you right there. But just look at how warm and inviting this place is in here. Not to mention you've got some daggers right here to throw at your target. Kind of cool. Actually kind of cool to see that. I didn't see that through my initial walkthrough. Got a strong box right up there with some free gold, which is always nice to see. Nice big fireplace. I love that so much. Big throne right there. What comes through this door? Oh, for God's sake. It wouldn't be a castle fit for a king or queen without a hot tub or a bathtub. Look at it. You know how much I love bathtubs in homes. I swear to God, if any mod authors watch my videos, they're like, okay, gotta put a bathtub in this house. In the event that Ryantium showcases it, he's gonna flip his shit. Because I love bathtubs and stuff. It's a simple bathtub in there. It's a simple bathroom, which is nice to see. Back here looks like there's kind of a nice little storage room with your friend Bear and Sabretooth. Some assorted stuff through here. And a wardrobe to store some, random things that you need. I love this staircase right here. Why couldn't all the staircases have these banisters? Those look so nice. But then let's see, where does this lead, I wonder? Ooh, a little vault room. Look at this. Got a bunch of empty safes to store your things. A not small amount of golden ingots and golden jeweled candlesticks and money. Okay. Well, I suppose that's a nice little starter. But let's continue on upstairs and see what this final area inside of the castle has to offer. Because look at this grand staircase. I love it. Now this is beautiful. Oh, there's another staircase up there. Now this seems to be the master bedroom with the master library. Look at this. Got some bookshelves back there for the bookworms of Skyrim. And what's nice is they mix the green glass ones with the ones that you can actually store your own books on. And that's kind of cool. Because I know some people like one and some people like the other. Read nothing here. What's this mean? Oh, it's literally nothing there. Okay, it's just random stuff. Nice little seating area right there. And then we've got our master bed over here. I do love the decor over here, all of the hanging drapes, and again with the wooden crossbeams. They look so good. It looks very regal, if you ask me. Big chest, wardrobe right here to store some clothing, but overall a fairly simple room up here. Oh, of course you gotta have a wine rack in your room. Who doesn't have a wine rack in their room? I mean, come on. This would be kind of a neat spot to have something back here. I almost fell through that banister. Okay, note to self, don't walk through that banister. But let's go and see what else is up here. It's getting a bit stony, so this is the attic, most likely. Oh, we go back out into Skyrim. Let's see where this leads. Oh man, do you see those clouds out there? Look at this. If you've ever needed a secluded rooftop retreat, holy crap, is this the place to do it? Thank you, Honda, outside, for driving past my window as soon as we got to a quiet part. I appreciate that. So, if you've ever wanted to plan a war or plan a battle up here with your generals, this might be the place to do it. But overall, I am in love with this castle. I think I would probably use this castle if I was going for a very roleplay heavy playthrough, as like a Knights Templar or a Knights Errant, or someone, you know, like a fief, or not a fief, someone who's been given a castle, you know, to rule in the stead of the Jarl, something like that. Kind of cool, honestly. It's a beautifully done custom castle that I think needs a little bit more TLC, tender love and care, as far as, you know, cleaning some things up, whether it's the little squares that pop up over the braziers, or, you know, some of the missing textures, or anything like that. All of that stuff I think could be cleaned up, and it would just really make this place shine. Maybe a few more lights, maybe a few more, you know, quality of life with banisters on the big staircase. But overall, a beautifully done, well thought out custom castle that I think anyone would be happy with in their mod load order. So, the question comes to you. What did you guys think of this castle, Emberstone Keep? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Would you use this castle in your load order? I'm curious to see what everyone has to say. But, until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.